Ladies and gentlemen, I am your Mother Fuzzy, and welcome back to Stellaris. When we left off, we were considering the merits of the private colony ships. We have a number of other very valuable things we could research, like fleet academies and the Grand Fleet, both of which would be extremely nice to have. But I think right now we need to take a look at who we are. And Tellurians, as a people, have always been very much about the individuals, their rights. And should we deny them that? Should we deny them the ability to choose their own path? No. Even if it's inconvenient for us, we still should let them have it. Benefactress.
Situation log updated.
Oh, hello. Something just updated. What just updated? I don't know what just updated. How odd. I am going to start.
System survey complete.
Asking me. I am looking at turning this sector down here into another science-based sector. But for the moment, I'm having to fund two sectors at once. I went through and queued up more upgrades, and I also
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
also did a few orders, like telling ships to go upgrade and then go do stuff. Sent transport ship over to Vol'Tol and had it upgrade. But we have these sectors which are running deficits, and I just have to ask
System survey complete.
if we should be. Another system survey complete. Nice, but we're not going to be able to have any of it. Well, it's theirs because of a frontier outpost, not because of a. Huh. Why did they have a frontier outpost in.
Special project complete.
Old God, Shrine to the Benefactress. Deciphering the pictograms in the Benefactress's shrine was a much smoother process than anticipated. A linguist involved described the language quickly connecting or clicking in their mind, despite its age and complexity. However, the writings are unlikely to make much sense until they are combined with the other writs associated with the rest of the Quadrumavit Godhead. Alright. I did queue this science vessel up to go upgrade itself and then pop off to check the next part. Mostly because it already had to go to the Calvari system to bounce through the wormhole. Why not have it grab the upgrade at the same time?
Construction complete.
Also, Voon Prime.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Research station, no. You are not quite done. Once you are,
Colony established.
you're going to have a spaceport. Once that spaceport is done,
Situation log updated.
old gods approaching the undaunted. The TVS Courageous Hatchling has entered the Rurius system as to report the stellar object, not unlike the Shrine to the Untold, is indeed orbiting the star. Alright. Research projects, and good work. This seems a little nerve-wracking. We finished. What do you work? You're investigating the skeleton. Right. And then you're gonna go survey. I have this ship down here, which is doing that surveying.
Construction complete.
I think we got a couple more that. The Killian Kingdom has entered into a defensive pact with the Allied Covetic Stars. Huh. That's interesting. They'll defend each other against all foes. I'm thinking maybe it's time we deferred war philosophy, right? They won't accept our alliance because perhaps your military promotes peace by acting as a deterrent to other nations. We trust in your judgment to learn friends. Also, you'll notice that the encroaching colony has gone down from -75 to -20. So, if you don't do it much, you're not going to have to worry about them really
System survey complete.
messing anything up, I suppose. Defan has been surveyed. Hooray, it's only 4 minerals. I should queue up a survey of that as well.
Special project complete.
After days of activities that can best be termed fiddling, Science Officer Legrec has retrieved the Doctrine of the Undaunted, a textile scroll coated with the sturdy plastic polymer. Fascinating.
Special project complete.
And we've completed the skeletal remain analysis. Our continued studies of the massive skeletal remains on Atmir 6 has to shed some light on how the creature ended up on the planet. There are very faint residual energy readings that indicate some kind of dimensional portal existed briefly toward the rear of the skeleton. Science Officer Scurried theorizes that the creature passed through the gateway from another dimension, only to quickly perish in the hostile environment of Atmir 6. Why it did this and where it came from are questions that may never be answered. 150 physics points.
Evading hostile fleet.
Where's that? You. Fine. Gee. Come, sir. Is that within range? Yes, that is. And I still have access to you. So I should just queue some of those up. Survey. Survey. Crystal sonar. The TVS alert hatchling. This is the unforgiving hatchling, so I'm not wasting time. And TVS alert hatchling. Do it. We have the energy
hostile
credits.
Fleet.
Alright, more crystalline entities. The second Starflock can come over and say hello. And then you, and then you, and then you. Now we have 2 shrines done. But there's a third. Interesting. Every surface of the benefactress's shrine is covered. Yeah. Interesting. Puzzle boxes. Cute. Alright, and the courageous hatchling, where are you? Over there. Come research over here. Actually, you know, this world needs a little more research. We could use the extra production.
Research complete.
We've completed the research of kinetic battery. Awesome. Do we want level 6 spaceports? Definitely valuable. Crystal forged plating is a purple. It adds extra hit points, as does the crystal infused plating. Well, crystal forge is significantly better. And we're pretty close to it. Do we want to get it? That's a good question. 30 months, and that's about halfway done. This takes 70 months, but it is about, not quite, about 70% complete. So that's more like probably about 2 years. Do we have any material sciences guys we can put on it? I don't know. Cruiser assembly yards, also useful. We start getting the bigger fleets. Carrier operations, basic fighter and bomber wings. We do have hangar slots available. Our cruisers do even. So perhaps that's worth getting. Yes, I think this is the one we should get right now. We need better than our scout wings. Yeah, plus 10% military station damage, no. That'll work. Now.
Construction complete.
Look, Plymouth finished its construction queue. Okay, no more upgrades there.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I also think we're at the point where we need to start looking at specializing spaceports. Certain ones, I'm thinking...
Situation log updated.
I'm thinking...
Research complete.
Please stop talking. Thank you. Okay, tile blockers. Good. Share the burden. No. But a biolabs, that would definitely be valuable. Don't need more range increase. Noxious swamp removal. We're starting to run into those. It's quick, it's cheap, do it. Now, as I was saying, we've come to the point where we have enough starport modules that we need to start specializing. Some are going to have to be production yards. I'm thinking we can do that with the Surplus system.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay. We knew about that. No worries. And you are idle. So come down and survey this. Then this. Then this.
Situation
Idle survey
updated.
What's in our situation like?
Hostile
Okay.
fleet engaged.
Lots of research, lots of...
Debris analyzed.
That was so not worth it. New contacts. We received a communique from previously unknown space marine empire that calls themselves the Kingdom of Yondorim. Okay. Getting a bit crowded down here. We have learned of our existence by listening in on the communication of another empire we are in contact with. Interesting. They are spiritual seekers, and they are transcendent empire. Well met, I represent the King Yandarim, led by the illustrious God Empress Yudik I. We rule our region of space under your divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, our relations may remain cordial. Works for me. Now, yeah, I think our need to create another sector just went up pretty significantly. Philomere definitely looks valuable. If you look at this,
Situation log updated.
We're starting to get more and more crowded down there, and that is not something I like the look of.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, once you're... The Ulban oh. TVS Adjutant was forced to return to Rognant from Ulsadon. Go to that location. Ulban shut. Oh, hi. Tolarians, how delightful. We didn't expect to encounter you for a few centuries yet. Personally, I thought you would wipe yourselves out long before leaving your gravity well, but I'm glad to be proven wrong. This is a fallen empire. And this is... Every fallen empire is a fanatic in one specific type of, I guess you could say, personality. Or, well, ethics, essentially. These are fanatic xenophiles. They are the best fallen empire there is out there because they seek to protect races. They don't want people wiping each other out. So there's stagnant ascendancy and enigmatic observers and yay brief glitch, I guess. But they have closed their borders to us. Okay, yeah, they are overwhelming and dismissive. But they like us. Plus 40. Alright. Okay, we'll see what else can happen. Zubin. Actually, you know what? Just survey that. And that. And that. So, these guys...
Situation log updated.
We're not getting this area of space, which means this is our limit to our expansion. Whatever we can essentially carve out right here. Which means... Yes. I think we are about at the edge of what we're going to get anytime soon. So after you check those, come over and research those projects. And now you're coming up to Volanus. I want you to come here and... Do we upgrade? Why are you considered fully upgraded? I don't know. Huh.
Debris analyzed.
Complete waste of time again. I probably... Ooh, hi. More Betharian stone. Alright, this is definitely time to create another sector. And looking at it, Raskamir is definitely the world we want as the capital. So I'm gonna put it right there and give them a start. Cursa, it's finally positive. As is with SOT. Good. So it'll bump each of them up to 1,000. Of both resources. And let them develop as they will. We do get 100% of science, even if that's not what they're doing. So, I think Rescamir will be our next science sector. We will need to find a new leader for that. Do we have any intellectuals available? No. Oh well. We do have a couple who get more experience, but that's not really worth it right now. Apart from that, Rescamir seems like a good spot. Tiblik Secundus, why are you leaving? Tellurian, but you're a xenophobe. Hooray. And there are... Yeah, you just don't like things because... I'm going to move you to right there, and move you over here, just to make people happier. And now we've got an extra 5 happiness for everybody. Why are we getting xenophobes? I don't know. Let's hope they start changing back. We definitely need more governors. Huh. Tiblik Secundus, do we have any edicts that can, Oh, there we go. 127, maybe. Propaganda broadcast, maybe. No. No. Not really, no. The goal right now seems to be just upgrade this and get people on +6. Total food production of 13.2. Alright, the hydroponics farm. Okay. I think that's okay. But, yes, I think Rescamir is going to be the next sector. Well, sector capital. We have a sector limit of 7, and we have 4, so we can just set up these 2 more sectors, and there won't be any problems there. Ah! We got this within our borders. Ha! And, yes, after you've finished scouting those... That's within their... Okay, fine. And survey that. And that. And that. And you're surveying all that. And then you can do that. And, that'll work. You can also add in that and that. And once you're done with those, you're probably... I don't know. We'll see which one gets done first. But I think Rescamir definitely needs a colony. So let's go build that. Private colony ships cost energy. And they've got a 50% cost reduction. Okay. That's interesting. We'll build a pair of colony ships, and we'll set up the last 2 sectors. I think I'm going to make both of them science sectors. Maybe not. Maybe. Hard to say. Saying Starflock is fully repaired.
Debris analyzed.
Yep, more waste of time.
Research complete. System survey complete.
This point. Oh, we can upgrade you. Try to put you there. Okay, new research. Soul revitalization, no. Naval capacity, no. Interstellar fleet traditions, yes. Not just because it gets us better, not just because it gets us, not just because it's faster research because it's his specialty, and I want to knock out as many of those as I can before everybody dies, but because it gives us another module, which we want to put on spaceports that are building things. Once we have this, I'll look into starting our specialization, especially now that we have the etheric gas up and running. So press prime. A war is declared. The Carillion Cooperative has declared war on the Kingdom of Yondarim. Well, that's not going to be fun. Oh, well, we're here. We might as well upgrade the mining. Right? And now we can look at this and say, we want a etheric gas refinery. We don't have an Engos refinery. So we'll build the etheric gas refinery. And then Corvette assembly yards, I think. Actually, we'll go with the engineering bay. That'll be better. Alright. That's done.
System survey complete.
One more system done. Betharian stone right there. But I don't think I'm gonna get that system. We are going to need a couple more fleets. Just looking at our fleet capacity, we are pathetic. And once we get the Guardian Point defense, it's gonna be time for another massive fleet refit. I really should just stop researching these debris. There's nothing of value in them anymore.
Construction complete. Debris analyzed.
Just a couple points of physics and society research, and it's putting our engineering way behind. But, well, some of them may be worth it.
Complete.
Like that one down there. Do we have any within our borders yet?
System survey complete.
Can we? No, it's not actually within our borders, sadly. But Voon is of value. This is Engos Vapor, which is good when we start developing laser weapons. Now which of these science ships was going up? This one. Okay, no. This one? Alright, yeah, I'll send you up. Survey. And then come home. And assist in research. Good. Done. Mining drones. Well, it's time to start building up more tech and more fleets, and at least we don't have to worry about these guys. That makes me much happier. But yeah, we should. Why are you red? And your hemispheric aphrodisiac.
System survey complete.
Anyway, this episode has gone on a little long. We did find out quite a bit. We have plans. And I think I'll end it by launching a colony ship to Rescue 4. Even though that's going to be really expensive. Natural beauty. Happiness and migration attraction. At least it's going to grow quickly. That makes me happy. Rescue Prime, go. Have fun, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jimbo the Fuzzy. I hope to see you again.